With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Welcome to Bad Ideas. It's like Shark Tank, but instead of ideas born from hard work and planning, it is likely a terrible idea. But occasionally, a good idea manages to sneak its way in, despite our best efforts. This is Bad Ideas.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bad Ideas, the show where the ideas are so terrible that they might just be brilliant, but most likely are not. This is a Shark Tank style show where we kind of present two ideas and then we basically talk about how horrible they are and how they will either make $1 billion or they will cost $1 billion and fail. And last week I won, so I got to pick the category, and this category was reality shows. Obviously, there's a ton of reality shows out there. We're still we thought the reality show phase was going to burn out, but we're still here, man. We're still in reality show
hell. Oh, sorry.
Hell, where it's just constant reality shows ever. And so the challenge is, what is that bad idea that we got for a reality show that will be the next big thing? And since I won last time, you're going to have to go first. So Chris, why don't you kick it off with your reality show?
Okay. My reality show for this week on Bad Ideas is, think about it. We have a reality show for a bachelor. We have a reality show for a bachelorette. We have a reality show where a CEO goes undercover as a boss and sees things. And we have a reality show where some fat dude with orange hair fires people. We have a reality show where 5 people live in a house and they're videotaped all the time and they give them copious amounts of booze so they do dumb shit. So there's a reality show out there for everything. So since we were already teetering on it over the last 4 years, I say we have a reality show called The American President. Now, this reality show will be a 6-month filming process, and that will be the campaign of them lobbying to become the next American president. It could be anybody that wants to do it, that can fund it, to have it there. It will be narrowed down probably. I don't know how to do all that stuff yet. I'm just coming up with the idea, but they all go 6 months, go around the country, put together a show. And then at the end, just like I'm going to just say old school American Idol style, you have to text in your vote or, whatever. No, we don't need to go to a poll anymore. We don't need to go down there and see, 74 people drinking copious amounts of coffee and having a different donut every 20 minutes. Nobody needs to go to a fire station just to see the inside because you're going to go vote for a governor or something else. Text it, tweet it, send it through an email. You should be able to vote for whoever, but make them put in the effort, make them put the reality show together so they look good, make them do all that stuff rather than go and sit on a stage and be like, yeah, I kissed a baby, or yeah, I just visited the border wall, or screw that. Like, seriously, you need to do something different.
Okay, so Chris, obviously this reality show that we're trying to choose the next American president. You're gonna have to have like competitions, right? You're gonna have to have, Americans Got Talent. They have the juggler. You come out and you whatever. So how do you organize the reality aspect of it? Is it just following around, kind of like what HBO does for like the football one? What's the football one called?
They'll have the Hard Life.
Hard knocks.
I
understand it could be something like that where you follow each person, combine, you get that secret access or anything. But is there going to be like some sort of welcome to the stage, Bob Smith, who wants to be your next American president, and we're going to see how well he can talk to the Russians without giving out the secret codes to the nuclear. You're like,
Will he
what
tweet
are some
drunk?
of the competition things?
No, yeah, it'll be stuff like that. It'll be like drunk tweeting. They'll get them hammered and give them their phone and be like, try to be funny or try to do something as if you're presidential. But it'll be there'll be judges. There'll be judges also. There'll be 3 judges and they'll be past presidents, except for Trump. Trump's not allowed because he was already fired.
But he would want to dominate the whole thing. So yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, he would try to overtake it, but it would be past presidents, and then they vote on these competitions. So they go out and they do some things, and then they have to come back let's say there's 8-9 episodes. They have to come back every few weeks, and they have to compete in a competition. One would be like drunk tweeting. So here's your phone, be presidential. One could be what not to say to people to make them riot.
We're gonna keep you up for over 24 hours, depriving you of sleep so that you're like, you're not quite in your right mind.
Yep.
Then you give them like a really difficult situation that they have to handle. Like, how do you handle when Israel just got bombed by the Palestinians and they're demanding you come out and speak and you haven't slept in 24 hours, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, but in that 24 hours, they have to get on a plane, get on a boat, take a helicopter, get in a car, drive a limo. They have to do all those kind of different interchangeable things that would be in between appointments for like the president to do, which were probably pretty time consuming.
You have to bang your mistress, right?
Oh yeah. You'd have to get that the BJ under the table, from Lewinsky or whatever. But yeah, you'd have to do everything like that, and then they'd be voted on it. But how about this? Like, how would you? Here's one. They'd have to bring in their wives if they had a wife, which they probably will. Or it could be a man, whatever. But it's got to be a competition where they bring in like they're going to decorate the White House. You have one room in the White House. How would you decorate it?
Ooh, yes, I like that. And I also like the how are they going to do because you're obviously going to get it down to where it's just 2 people left, and then we hold the big vote to see who the next president is. But you're going to have to start eliminating it, right? Because you're going to start off with 30 candidates or whatever. So how Bachelorette has like the rose ceremony or anything like that. What's going to be the like? How do you? I had the hard task this week of letting someone go, and today it's going to be you. Donald Trump Jr. Like you are being kicked off because you're an asshole or whatever. Like what's?
Well, no, I think the line we're going to use in this again. This is all spitballing here. I think it's going to be, and you're assassinated.
Oh, impeached.
Impeached. Oh, damn it. That's better.
Yeah.
You're impeached. No, actually, you're not good enough. The American people hate you. I think something like that would probably be better. But yeah, okay. So then if it goes well, see, I'm thinking ahead a little bit. If it goes well, we have an American president that doesn't have a wife. So it's American president bachelor.
Ooh, I like it.
Then if it's a female, American president bachelorette.
I like that too.
And then what about like what you do is you have the vice presidents, and it brings back people that competed in the first couple seasons, and they get to try it again, but they have to live in a house together, and they have to get along, and they have to live in the house with their assistants and all their staff, and it's only like 2 bedrooms. So it'd be really fun to watch that.
I gotta say that would be one hell of an entertaining show, and to be perfectly frank, might just be a better way to choose our presidents than how we've been choosing our presidents. Like, I mean,
why? What do you mean with riots and like,
or just in general? Like, I mean, how many times does a president promise one thing and then they get into office and they don't do it? Or maybe if you were not really happy that maybe you were totally happy with your medical coverage and then Obama changes it to Obamacare and you're like, wait, I didn't vote for this. But at least if it was this reality show, you'd be able to go, oh well, it's fair and square. The guy who did win the competition.
Yeah, and honestly, more people would vote because you don't have to go anywhere. You could just text it in, or they're going to have a couple of obvious ways because not everybody will have a phone, and not some people. You could probably write a check and send it in. I don't know for the old people, but yeah, there's going to be different ways to vote. So
I like it, and it's entertaining. And doesn't it just scream out America? Aren't we to the point in our society now where, as Americans, we're all just about pop culture and being popular more than having substance? So basically turning into a great big competition is actually not exactly like hurting our country. It's kind of doing what America has been doing all along.
Yeah, no, definitely. The world is a popularity contest. That's for damn sure.
All right. Well, I like it. Do you happen to have a name for it, or is that still TBD?
The American president.
The American president. Nice and simple to the point. I like that. That is a really interesting concept, and I think it fits right in with America does best, which is being shallow.
Now, if you like my idea and you go to Sony or Disney, not Disney wouldn't do that. Walmart, when they have their streaming service and you pitch it to them, give me some residuals.
Yeah, I mean, come on, people, it's only fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's time for my reality show.
right.
So I got my idea for my reality show after kind of watching, a lot of the home shows. Like there's the home fix-it shows where someone comes in and redesigns your living room for you, and they do the big reveal.
Aren't they all out of Texas? Isn't it
There
all
is a lot. You want to know
rubber?
why? Because there's so much property out here. Everyone's been buying it and renovating it. That's exactly why they're all in Texas.
Uh-huh.
But so there's a lot of that. There's the all right, pull back that bus, and there's a lot of that kind of stuff, right? Or
Yep.
or
Extreme Makeover Home Edition. That was one of the first.
exactly. Or it's a renovation, right? Where it's these people are going to come in and totally redesign your entire aesthetic for your house. There's a
Yep.
lot of that. So I was watching that, I was thinking, man, that there's so many of those, and they're all very much the same. So here's an idea that's coming from a different place. Basically, you get two couples, kind of like a swap. Remember the old wife swap show or whatever, where they swap lives or
I
something?
think
for a
they're
little
on
bit?
season 74. So yeah,
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So kind of like that same thing where you take two couples and you take them from the same general area but different neighborhoods, like so that they're not, maybe you take someone from the north side of town and then someone else from the south side of town, so that there's different aesthetics, different whatever.
Okay.
You then give these people 3 colored stickers, a red, a yellow, and a green. And and it's unannounced. You know you're going to be on the show, but you don't know what day they're coming. Okay. So it's got to be like a little bit of a surprise. So, you register, you're on the show, but you don't know that they're going to film on Friday at 3 p.m. Right. So you're there and all of a sudden knock on the door. You open it up. It's Ty Pennington or whoever the hell is going to host the show. And they say, surprise, we're here for the house swap or whatever. So you leave your house immediately. You don't even have time to grab anything, whatever. They immediately take you to the other person's house and they take them to your house. And you have 3 colored stickers and they walk and everything's filmed. They have cameras set up everywhere and everything like that. And they film the other couple going through your house, putting stickers on things. Green means I like it. Yellow means I'm not quite sure. And red means get rid of it.
Okay.
So they're going to be sitting there criticizing your designs, criticizing your couch, saying, that's the sheets they bought. They painted that wall this color. And they're going to cut. And the trick is they only have so many reds, right?
Yeah.
But you have to, it's part of the show. You sign an agreement. Anything that they mark as red is gone immediately. It could be your prized, freaking Harley Davidson motorcycle that for some reason, whatever, I don't care. Whatever they put the red.
I think it would be my entire office, actually.
Exactly right. So they would put a sticker on it going, this is ugly, you're getting rid of it.
Ugh.
And then you would be doing the same to their house. And then when you get to the yellows, that's where it gets agreed upon, where you're going to get rid of some things and keep some things. But the point is, then they sit you down with both couples sitting there and they play the video for you of that couple going through your house and commenting with you sitting right there with the other couple. So they'll say, oh my God, who the hell would design this thing? And then you kind of look over at them and go, oh, I picked that out myself. And so there'd be some tension, there'd be some drama. And then the whole thing of you won't know that the red sticker stuff until you see it revealed, and you'll see the guy react like, no, that was my china that my mother gave me for our wedding. Sorry, it's been destroyed in the big pile. And then we got to figure out some way that someone can win, but there's got to be something where the person who has the most changes or maybe the studio audience votes on who did the best job or what have you. But the point is, I think that tension of watching someone else go through your house and judge your things is a winner.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I actually really like that. So it'd be 2 sets of couples opposite. All right, it's time to go. And it's like you said, it's pretty like sporadic. So it's not like they know when you're going to be there. So you can clean shit up.
Yeah. You might not clean. You might have laundry sitting on the couch. You might have, and that's going to be embarrassing. That's part of the embarrassment of it where you're like, oh my, imagine how you feel when someone's going to come over to visit. Now imagine if America is going to be watching your house and how much, and then, let's say you do one of the episodes in New York, it's 2 people's apartments, right? Because in New York, they don't have houses. And maybe you judge, the pictures on the wall or their decor or what they did with their garage. Like, you need to clean up your garage or all of the shelving is gone. It's ugly and doesn't fit the house. And it's literally ripped down and gone. And so when you come back into your house, you're just, maybe they film you coming back into your house going, where the hell's the couch? Where the hell's the couch? Oh, they put a red sticker on it. They said it was ugly. I just bought that effing couch. I think that would make for good TV.
Yeah.
And maybe just for being on the show, you get $10,000 or something like that. So you'll be able to buy some new stuff or whatever, but they get rid of that stuff for you.
Okay, I like it. I do like it. Is there a room in the house that's like off limits? Can you have like one room that's off limits?
I think that would be a fair thing. Like, hey, if I have any keepsakes or anything, I put it in this room. It's all taped up.
Or a red room?
Yeah. And I think you could kind of put some tape over that door, and maybe that's a fair way of doing it. But basically, anything that's not in there, they have a right to say, see this TV? What, you're still doing a 32-inch TV? Come on, buddy. They have 84 inches now for like $500
do
at
that.
Costco.
Yeah.
Throw away the TV, like everything.
Do that. Come in here and smack my 60-inch TV and tell me it's too small. I don't give a damn. Okay, so I like it. I like the color thing. I think we could work through some of the sticker thing because, I mean, I don't know. I think there'd be some more categories like red gets gone, green you have to like make more prominent or something, and then like yellow.
Yellow gets voted on. Yellow is everything that's in yellow. It now goes up to the studio audience or to the people at home, where they list the 10 yellow things that they marked, and the people at home are going to vote on the 1 or 2 that you have to get rid of.
Or you could buy back the yellow or something.
Ooh,
something
yes,
like
with
that.
your money. With your money, you have the ability to buy back, kind of like a Cutthroat Kitchen, if you know that show, where they give you some money and you could bid on your item to go, ooh, what if? And then there's one purple sticker. One, and you only get one, and that's something that they want to steal from you, and you place it on the big TV, or you place it on the lawnmower that's like the state-of-the-art riding lawnmower or whatever, and they say, we're stealing this, and it's the purple sticker, and you have a right to buy it back or whatever, but you only have so much money, and it's your prize money, so you could choose to either buy it back or keep your prize money.
Ooh, I would put a sticker on a giant safe.
Yeah, but all that's in there is someone's documents or something like that.
If it's a big safe, so I got a gun, put stuff in it. I like it. Do you have a name and idea for a name? Is it you just like wife swap, wife mop? I don't know. Husband.
Judgmental House.
Judgmental House.
That was the best I could come up with.
Too many. No, that word's too big for people. Judge my shit.
Yeah. I like that. But I mean, and then the shit is like there's like that little asterisk in the word I. Like judge my and then it's blank, because now everyone's doing that where it's like, remember that Who's the Bitch in 23 or whatever that show was, or now there's that show Kevin Can Go F Himself and all that kind of stuff.
Are you watching that?
No.
Really good. Sorry, tangent. Anyway, definitely you put a little something there and like judge my ear.
Or how about us? Yeah, it's called Hey, That's My Shit.
Or
hey, don't touch my shit, or something.
Don't touch my shit, or just go. Well, with the colors, I was trying to think of somewhere with the color. A colorful way to colorful insults.
Anyways, I think it would be a winning show because it would be. Think about how it would be cheap to film.
Yeah, because more
intriguing, especially when you're sitting there with the other couple who just basically trashed your whole design aesthetic, and you're like sitting in the same room with them. And then I think it could be fun having like some sort of buyback scenario where you're like, I have my $10,000 prize money, but you took my $5,000 riding lawnmower that I really want back, and I'm gonna buy it back or whatever. I think it'd be fun and interesting.
I like it because if we take them from different aspects of the world, so this is just me being very, very like not abrasive. This is just me being very, very like different lands. If you have like a gay couple, like two guys, that are like clean, neat, nice lines, modern, but then you match them up with like a Duck Dynasty dude and his wife.
Yes.
Oh God, I would
think about it. That's kind of what they did.
days.
That's kind of what they did do for Wife Swap, right? They would choose a black couple from the more like the east side of town, and they would choose the ultra white redhead couple from the west side of town. I think it would be totally, you're exactly right. Imagine like an Oscar and Felix Odd Couple kind of a thing where the neat couple is going to come in and judge your trashy piece of crap, and then the trashy people are going to walk in your thing and goes, Jesus, look how clean it is in here. This looks fake. Look, why do you have fake flour? And they throw the fake flowers away or whatever it is, right? I think it'd be compelling television. Now,
what if you go to a hoarder's house?
I don't think you would film that because that would be just way too problematic to film. But I think there's enough you could explore with that concept that I think it'd be pretty good.
All right.
So now comes the time where we have to decide who the winner is. So we have the Hey, That's My Shit show, and we have the American president. I think I will say that yours is definitely more important. Like it's definitely more world changing. So that's.
But it's also a lot harder to make, and I understand that. I get that it's way harder to make and a little more out of the aspect of it's a lot of money and it's a lot on the line. So if you're Yeah, I get it, but it'd be fun as hell to watch.
It would be an absolutely compelling watch. Think of the ratings that you would get, but you would also run into the problem of certain candidates would refuse to take part, or they'd all bicker about being on the show. And, oh, so-and-so got more screen time than I did, and that's unfair. I think you'd have a lot of infighting, but as long as you televise that infighting, it would at least be a good show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would be very good. It'd be fun because then they would be the second person would be vice president. No, just kidding.
I'm actually fine with that too.
But no, but yours is more yours though. The Judge My, where it's like Cutthroat Kitchen. You know what? Yours is more realistic. I would probably do it if my wife wasn't so weird about our house all the time. And I think you won, man.
Hey, I'm happy to get 2 in a row. I think that's our first time we've done 2 in a row because I think we were going back and forth in the other one. So
I won the first 2 shows. What are you talking about, fool?
I know, but I was hoping that was so far long ago that people forgot. Okay, so as we always say with bad ideas,
what did we call this one again? Judge My Shit.
Judge my shit.
What are you?
That's how you got to chant it. But I think that as always, if anyone takes these ideas, please just kick us down a few percentage points, and we would be totally happy. And by the way, I think Chris and I would be excellent hosts of either one of these shows. Like, I think we would be an amazing host of the Judge My Shit show, where we're sitting there trying to instigate people to start fighting and making comments about, hey, you don't want to get rid of that ugly clown picture? That's my mother-in-law. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Like,
we both host. You do one house, I do the other, and then we meet in the middle, and then we
talk trash about it. Yeah, I actually think we would host the hell out of that show. But anyways, so
let's write it. Let's make it. Funner Productions is gonna make it.
Okay, so that means I get to pick for next week.
Oh, God, I'm so scared. Oh no, what does he have? What's he gonna pull out of his hat?
I'm gonna do something nice about it. I think it's time for us to do
thongs.
Thong.
Ooh, rapper names.
Rapper names. I'm going to say an app. An app for your phone that does something, or an app that provides some sort of service.
That provides service. Okay, an app that provides service.
Okay, and that'll remember to rate, review, subscribe, and of course go to This Is Funner, where we have all kinds of great podcasts there, including Conversate With Us and my personal favorite, Listen to This, a musical journey through time with a lot of interesting facts about the songs you're hearing. And yeah, man, just thank you for your support, everybody.
Yeah, and while you're there, check out the merch too. We get my hats and stuff up in sweatshirts and things. You should buy a sweatshirt, by the way, if you're going to freeze your ass in Texas again. But
are you still making the shirts that say this sweatshirt was made in a sweatshop?
No, actually, that's just kind of everybody just believes it now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, go there, check out the merch, and again, like he said, rate, review, subscribe, and thank you all for listening.
All right, everybody, see you next week.
Were they good or bad? Either way, if you like them, take them, but at least give us the credit and a kickback. Thanks for listening to Bad Ideas. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show. And please tell a friend about it.